Heyo everyone, welcome to XCI Reacts. Hitting milestones unlocks more Naruto episodes. Let's get to 500 subs together. Drop a like to feed that algorithm, comment your thoughts, and subscribe if you haven't already. Your support keeps this series alive. Let's make it happen. We'll be continuing this epic fight between the half-sand monster Gaara and the cursed Sasuke, along with, of course, Naruto kicking his way back into the scene. We got Sakura and Temari also on the sidelines. I have no idea if Shino and Kinkuro are also going to jump back into the scene, and this is all going to consolidate into at least this battle arena before we move along to the Leaf Village. And I'm assuming that the fight on the rooftop with the Hokage and Orochimaru is also going to come to an end very shortly. Do I think it's going to happen in this episode? Speculation up front. Maybe not yet. I think it is going to still continue to be the knife in the chest moment. I'm not an inch, maybe we'll get an inch further along that track, but I think there's a narrative reason why they're holding back on the finality of that scene, and there might be a connection point between, of course, the curse being unlocked again with Sasuke, and maybe the death of Orochimaru, or the soft death, or the pseudo death, or symbolic death, or maybe something happens there where the Uchiha maybe unlocks some way that Orochimaru gets out of that rooftop death situation. I feel like what they're going to be spending their time on this episode is potentially more of the backstory tied to Gaara, because they seeded it the last episode. It was right at the beginning of the fight kind of accelerating, but also Naruto coming into the fight scene now has now escalated even some more. But I feel like the narrative of the fight itself, if you think about, again, I would keep breaking things into patterns, right? But if you break even the fight into a pattern, or just this moment between Uchiha and Gaara, right, you have an arc that will happen there as well, some sort of evolution of what that story track would be. And so what do we got right now? Well, we know we got that seed of Gaara's past. Gaara just wants to connect, socialize with other children, and gets ostracized. Fear, of course, becomes a big theme for the Gaara character, and it started so early on in those moments. And then, of course, that develops. We have a new character that got introduced along the way. I did not write the name down, so now I forgot the name, but you know who I'm talking about. But usually when you have a character, what have I talked about when a new character or a new idea in the story has to get explained? The exposition of that, the relationship building elements, right? It's during the second part of 4 of any kind of arc. And so now we have a new name dropped. Maybe we get more about this new name, right? That would get us halfway through this fight kind of moment, this scene, this particular story arc. We're going to maybe reach the middle point of the story arc, so I don't think it's going to be over in one episode. I think it's possibly going to go at least another 3 episodes, because now I feel like there's like a micro arc in just this fight, because it's not about the fight anymore. It's about us learning about Gaara's character, and those story beats have to go through their own little micro arc. Does that make sense? So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I feel like we're going to learn more about that pivot point for Gaara. We're going to have to get to the point then where we would feel sorry for Gaara, even though, you know, he could be this major threat for the village, and maybe still is, right? But we have to now be presented some story beats, some story details that maybe have us put on the brakes a little bit and go, maybe there's something bigger going on here. It's not about Gaara, it's about what's within Gaara. That's the actual threat. And now those story beats have to reach our protagonists, right? At least from a Naruto perspective, because it's a Naruto show. So I'm looking forward to seeing the next 2 or 3 episodes back to back, so that I can see if that story arc fulfills itself. So without further ado, we're gonna jump into Naruto, Assassin of the Moonlit Night. So that would be the thing within, because there's a whole moon scene. Because if we go back like 20 episodes during that month off, we have that one scene, right? Like when Gaara is off doing not his training, but sort of like that was his moment, goes on the rooftop, kills one of the ninjas, right? On the rooftop, we see the shadow of the thing that's within him look a lot larger, but it did happen during the moonlight. And so we're in a scenario, I kind of forgot that detail, but I feel like that detail got mentioned again during the tournament, possibly because I was doing some countdown to the moon or something like that. Maybe we're in a scenario now where it's still daytime, we get to nighttime, and then there's like a real escalation of, well, whatever the title of this episode is telling us, Assassin of the Moonlit Night. So maybe Gaara gets more and more powerful the closer we get to that full moon.
Looks like we were too late.
Still time, plenty of time. Here we go. And bringing her back into the plot, because I do feel like that's going to have some extra development. Oh yeah, it's giving us the state of each character. Ooh.
He's He's losing control again.
Okay, okay. Ooh, he doesn't look
Sasuke, hold on.
fully taken over. I don't know if that was the design of when he got taken over before, but I think it was all over him. So he's like, he's not really fully, like, he unlocked a part of the curse to possibly allow him to use the power again, you know? But he didn't use all of it. His part of his face was not marked.
This guy over here. Who the hell is he?
He's the one you know as Gaara.
Really, bro? You couldn't see it?
Father used my unborn self with a sand spirit, and as a result, I destroyed the life of a woman who gave birth to me.
And reintroducing the parallel, of course, right here, which I got even at, I mean, the hospital scene, right? We got the father, Naruto, parallelism again within the narrative beats within these two characters. The father seal thing. And it's almost a handoff from the parallel narrative with Sasuke, and now goes to the parallel narrative with Naruto. So he's almost got like something in common, well, yeah, with both, right? So it gets us to think of him as part of maybe a new trinity. Sorry, Sakura. I don't know what to tell you, but I mean, it kind of works. Convinced you were born a monster.
He did this to Sasuke. I can see that by looking at you.
Oh, come on. Come on, what did we learn? What did we learn from Shino? Huh? Don't underestimate size, Sakura. Oh, wait, were you in the Shino? You were not in the Shino. Never mind. Well, what did the audience learn about Shino? Do not underestimate the size of your opponent. Why you was angry? Why you was angry, Sakura? Always reactive.
Looks like you're good for 2 bursts. A third would be impossible. Worst case scenario, you die.
So that was the third, though, right? Like, they are counting the one at the tournament.
Doesn't happen. Nothing good can come of it.
Because he's still normal Sasuke right here when he did the 2 blasts. Okay, so now they're connecting the 2 pieces here. It'll maybe like weaken the seal or something.
You and rely on the power of that curse mark. Your development will end right here.
Yeah.
If that happens, you'll never beat Itachi.
Huh.
To get this under control.
Okay. So we got some internal fight parallelism going on there.
It's you.
Hmm.
I live solely for myself. I
Here we go again.
myself.
The Gaara
There's
monologues.
still people to kill in this world.
Kill, kill, kill.
Never disappear.
Oh, committed to the target. Oh, Sakura, are you gonna step up? Sakura? Sakura. Or yes, here we go. All right. Ooh. Okay. He'll stop? He'll just stop? Oh, maybe he thinks about like, oh. All right. Well, not dead though. So that's good, right? I mean, that wasn't the mom though. See what I said though? We got to learn more about that character now. We have to go through that middle arc point, right? The middle point of us learning more about what got seeded last episode. Internal battle, same as Sasuke. There's a lot of weaving right here. So maybe we're not going to get Naruto doing his own, the whole Fox thing won't happen during this fight. Maybe he won't need it. I don't think. I think something else is going to shut him down. What is the relationship here though?
It doesn't matter what I do.
Wow.
The sand just gets in the way.
I mean, that's a little bit dark.
Yashimaru.
Yashimaru, there's the name. Let's write that on this time.
The medical corps.
Medical core. An interesting connection to Sakura, possibly.
I'm sorry.
What, this? Don't worry. It's barely more than a scratch.
Tis but to scratch.
Does it hurt?
So Gaara doesn't even know what it's like to hurt, but he hurts emotionally, but can't physically hurt, you know?
What does pain feel like?
Yeah, look at that.
I've never
That's
actually
kinda crazy,
been injured
but-
before.
When someone is struck or cut, it's a feeling that's very hard to take. When you're hurt, you don't feel normal. Basically, it's a situation you want to avoid if at all possible.
What if he doesn't? Well, he'd be crazy. What is that?
Yashimaru.
What are y'all thinking about right there, huh?
Do you not like me, Yashimaru?
Looks like my speculation of the narrative beat is going to hold true on this one. It had to be. It had to be.
Everyone goes
You
through
know?
their lives.
So now we have an anchor.
That helped. I think I kind of understand what pain is now.
I see.
I think I might be hurting too.
Aw. He's like the Hulk.
Lately, I felt a lot
Instead of
pain here.
always being angry, he's always hurting. Yeah. How about you take that away? Oh, no. Ugh. Come on, man.
Wound your body, and the blood will flow following fast on the
Okay.
heels of
I don't
pain.
know. You don't really have to
As
demo
time
it, bro.
passes, the wounds
Wow.
to the heart are a little different from wounds to the flesh.
Wow.
Unlike an injury to the body, there is no medicine for a wounded heart.
Love. Love is the medicine to wound a broken heart.
But don't worry, there is one thing that can mend a broken heart.
Oh. Oh.
It can only be administered to
Hey.
you by another person.
You see.
So then, what am I supposed to do?
But wait,
There's one thing that can heal the heart.
how does he thing?
Only one.
Has it get just appears
It's
on him?
love, Gaara.
Love?
You've got it.
But how am I supposed to get...
It has already been given to you.
Okay, okay.
Love is the heart's desire to serve someone precious to you, to watch over them, to care for them, like my sister did for you. There's no
Oh,
question that my older sister,
Uncle.
Shukaku, the sand spirit, is a living soul bent towards the purpose of war.
Shokaku.
The sand automatically rushes to protect you, just like the love of a mother. I believe your mother's will is carried in every grain of that sand.
But we don't have the mark on the head yet.
Yashimaru?
So now we have that. We need
What
to
is it,
get to
Gaara?
that beat, right? Maybe that helped him a few years, you know? So how does he start breaking again? Maybe something happens to Yashimaru. What are you gonna do, bro? Don't be creepy. Gaara? No. Okay. Okay. You fed it blood.
Understand
Uh,
the pain that I feel.
okay. I mean,
It tastes like iron.
um. Huh. Interesting idea. Oh, look at that. Doing a switch over. Ooh. Oh, here we are. Another inch. Give us another inch. There it is. That's enough. That's more than an inch. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, now an inch back. An inch back. We're going to be here a while. Yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, we're back here now. Oh my god, that was like ages ago. Kakashi's there, right? Kakashi and Guy? Just Guy? No. Oh my god, bro. The spine is gone. Oh! Competition. Okay. Okay. Oh, we can assume that was probably with the sharp point. 23. Where you at, bro?
22.
Hey!
Looks like I win another round, oh buddy.
Oh,
The last one I knocked off was my 23rd.
Yeah, all right.
I love that
Show some enthusiasm.
attitude of yours. That's why you're my _1 rival.
Let's go.
All right.
That's great. Hey, we got a new subplot. Bringing them all together. This is going to be the new extension because we got to do a flashback with this one now, you know? Time dilation overload.
I need some of your medicine.
It's going to be a trigger, right?
Sorry about earlier.
Oh.
I know it must have hurt. I brought you some medicine.
Oh.
If you want.
Get out of here.
What are you doing? Huh? Why though? Medicine for pain. Full moon. Bringing this back. Oh, Gaara. Was that person hurt? I don't remember. They were playing with the ball. I don't remember them getting hurt, but...
What the?
Uh-oh.
Watch where you're going, little brat.
Oh, drunk is dead.
You're a kid.
Oh.
Get out of here, freak.
Those eyes.
You're that kid.
What do you mean those eyes?
Hey,
What's with the eyes? I don't understand. Oh, you dead. Symbolic blood.
this guy's dead.
Yeah, that's it. Is this the negative influence introduction? Next? Do I know you, bro? Do I know you, bro?
Father.
Oh. The hair. Wait, what? Is it your father? Bro, I mean, it might have been. The hair was the same, but
No one wants me.
father doesn't even give a damn.
Why do I have to be such a freak?
Only one thing cures a wounded heart, and that's love, Gaara.
Yashimaru.
How does that symbol appear, man? Okay. Oh, but the sand will protect him, right? And then who though? Who? See, he doesn't even have to be aware of it. So that was right from the beginning. Okay. Sand is probably gonna be the dad, or what? Did we already get the seed of that? I feel like we did. Yeah, bro. See ya. Squishy. Suffocate. Sand suffocation. But that was one of the power. Like,
Who are
That takes us right back to like the tournament, right? One of the first people that Gaara takes out, those 3, was with this power. So that's a nice connection point there. Closure of the loop. The hair? No way. No, it's not. No. That'll be a... No way.
You did well, Gaara. You did very well.
But what? Why? What? What? Why? Part of like a larger sand village plot? Why would he have done that? Well, I'll put an X by the name now, I guess. Yoshimaru's dead. X.
Who are they to you?
They're my friends, is who they are.
Interesting.
You two-
Right, now we get the whole parallel piece that helps bring him back, you know? Reminds him. He's got to look to his brother and sister. There it is. That'll hopefully bring him back. So now we have a bit of a continuum there. Not a bit. And that was a massive one. Maybe bring the father back, because now the father got seeded. If that was the father. He does say father after looking at him. He's got the same hair. So I'm going to make an assumption right now. So one of the patterns I look for going from the 50% to 75% mark is what I call the secret weapon. And the love idea is the thing that will become the secret weapon. There's going to have to be something there. Like the unlock being that he goes, wow, Naruto's got this thing that grounds him, keeps him fighting. He fights for his friends. His friends fight for him. Gaara doesn't have that, but maybe Gaara realizes that he has always had that. He has always had Kankuro and Tamari to some degree. It's just he's blocked them off from being able to have that connection with him. Maybe Tamari tries to help him, but maybe she gets compromised, and that becomes the breaking piece that makes him realize, oh crap, that's what it was. That's what I needed to hold on to, and now I've sacrificed even that. Does that set him off to become like go nuclear? Or does it ground him again? I don't know. But the moon did get reseeded back into the narrative here, which tells us that the moon is going to play a big part still for how this gets bigger, badder, crazier, and a climactic battle. And that would be maybe the Naruto unlocking, maybe some Fox Spirit in there if we really want to get this epic. And that'll be our crazy fight resolution of this. And I'm not sure how it could end, to be honest. I don't think Gaara is a character that they would get rid of, but I mean, they did sort of take out Haku. Now, Haku wasn't part of like the primary students kind of stuff, right? But I was extremely surprised that the story still took that arc where it took it. Like those 2 characters are gone as far as I know they're gone. And so could they do it with this particular group of characters? I'm not sure, because I was going to say, because even Haku had a major backstory at some point. They spent time to develop the Haku character and have us emotionally connect to the character before it went where it went. Could they do this for Gaara? I mean, maybe, but I feel like way more episodes were dedicated to the Gaara character. I'm not sure how to speculate this one. I mean, I'm never 100% certain with the speculations I make, right? But this is one where I'm like, I just don't know. The show really does throw me off with what it's willing to do in order to do character development. And sometimes character development, the show's not afraid of taking characters out of the picture in order for that to be the story that it wants to tell, right? Gaara could also be positioned to be one of those sacrificial characters from at a big scale, like his redemption arc. But see, I don't think that's going to happen in the next couple episodes. There's nothing that tells me that there's going to have to be that level of sacrifice from a Gaara character for that to symbolically land. So could that still be an arc for Gaara as a character? I could see it. Depending on how he comes out of this one. You also have a scenario now where Sasuke is fighting back the curse. And so that's a narrative that can still come out into the scene, and Gaara can pick up on that. The same way that Gaara is picking up on the fact that Sakura cares about Naruto and Sasuke, like that the 3 of them are really bound together, you know? Yeah, so we kind of have 2 parallel plots going on here that are seeding where this could go next. So I'm going to wrap this one up here, and I'm going to jump into the next episode, see where it goes. I'll catch you there. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, buddy. Peace.